Welcome back
Welcome back to Coffee Talk. Third and Dave in the morning.
From Dave in the morning?
Third
Jeez.
and Dave in the morning.
Oh.
Pay attention.
What's in the news today? Dwarven-made cars face a challenge against an unexpected competitor. Mother Earth organization fights to save more forests. Protests
Protests
over...
arise over government treatment of Atlantic immigrants.
That's kind of a famous picture right there. Remember the guy walking by, like, student protesters just casually pepper spraying them?
Yep.
Ugh. Politics. Welcome.
Oh.
Good evening,
What's
sir.
Rude doing here?
Right? Hello. Sorry. Hello. I'm from the Federal Immigration Regulation and Enforcement Division. FIRED? Or F-I-R-E for short. How may I help you? We've heard reports of alien sightings in this area. We take the issue of illegal interstellar immigration seriously. Have you seen any creatures you consider to be alien in nature? I don't think so. But what should I be looking for? What's the alien look like? We're not 100% sure, but according to some eyewitnesses, it's wearing a spacesuit, or something similar.
Well, it's Seattle, so...
That's a pretty eye-catching outfit. You'd think an illegal alien would try to blend in better, right? To avoid attention, you know? That is a very good point. In fact, there might be a solid possibility that we've been running around after false testimonies. They are superior creatures after all. Thank you for the help. If you see any suspicious activities, please contact us through our website. Will do, sir. You don't want to drink anything before leaving? We're good. Take care on your way.
You said we're good.
Yeah, I know. Maybe he was using the royal we.
Yeah.
Really need to
But
be more careful,
Neil also used the royal way.
Yeah. Huh? Ooh. Squitchy! Oh, hey!
Good evening, dude.
Yo. Hello, Miss Aqua, Miss Myrtle. Have you both been somewhere together?
We planned to meet here. Just coincidence we arrived at the same time.
Would you like to order anything?
You want to order first?
Nah, you go first.
Okay. Can I have a cup of green tea with a lot of mint?
Green tea, mint,
Guess what it is?
Marrakesh tea.
Hey. Mark. Yeah.
Your drink's ready.
Ooh. This looks really fresh.
I call this Marrakech, inspired by its origin.
Marrakech and Morocco? The people there really love tea. Let's give this a try then.
Green tea with mint
my.
actually sounds really good.
It's warm but very refreshing. I wonder if Morocco is often associated with tea.
How about you, Miss Myrtle? Do you want to order right away? Sure. I'll have the Tatarik. The what?
The Tatar.
The Tatarik.
Tetarik.
What the hell is the Tatarik? I don't have that in my list.
I can give you hints.
Help me, Obi-Wan, Obi Third Kenobi. Give me hints.
Well, the initials are perfect for the first two ingredients.
Oh. Tea and honey?
No, the initials of Tatarik.
Tea and the more tea? Okay.
Yes. Now, what would you add to TNT? It's TNT.
It's dynamite. TT and...
Out of
Well, I know what
sight.
I would add to tea. It would be like honey. To cut the bitterness down, but... I guess I've got some options here. Let me try.
You have some resets you can do.
I'm going to need to use one, clearly. Nope.
Trash it.
I didn't realize that you could add tea twice. I don't know why. Do that for every other thing.
Yeah.
TT and lemon might work.
TT lemonade, round the corner fudge is made.
Ew.
Le molti.
Let's try that.
Double T.
Nope.
Alright, alright. We got another shot.
So TT.
It's not mint, not lemon. What else did you try?
Oh, it's not honey. It's not mint. It's not lemon. It could be milk. It could be cinnamon. It could be ginger, or it could just be more tea.
I will tell you, it's not more tea.
Okay. So
it is an actual other ingredient that goes typically with tea.
Cinnamon. If you say it's fucking milk, I'm gonna punch you. God damn it. Milk does not go with tea. British
Yes, it
people
does.
are wrong. Here's your Tatarek. Huh? Is there anything wrong? No. It's better than I thought it would be, actually. The taste is really authentic. Just like the Tatarek you get in Southeast Asia. Thank you for the compliment.
Where did you learn to make it?
I traveled around Southeast Asia a few years ago. God, I fucking wish.
Just like the tea you get in Southeast Asia. Where did you learn to make it? Southeast Asia.
Hey, we unlocked Myrtle's last thing. Favorite things. Me time. What I'm doing with my life. As I've stated before, working on Full Metal Conflict series. The only person that we haven't become close friends with is Rachel. That's only because she hasn't shown up again.
Yep.
Interesting.
Tatarek. Tea with milk. Mixed by pouring the two repeatedly between cups. Originally
Ooh.
from Malaysia.
That actually sounds interesting, but no, tea and milk don't go together.
No, they do.
Yes,
They
and from
definitely
videos on the internet.
So, how are things going in the office?
As usual, tiring. But thanks to you and your team, we made some good progress with the problem we've been stuck on for a while.
I'm glad I could be of help. It's not every day our research can have an impact as direct as this. Only a few weeks after publication, no less.
The thing is, even with your help, we still need to do a ridiculous amount of overtime to make sure the game will be available for the holiday season.
Ah, crunch time.
Yep.
Oh. I want to say, please don't forget to rest. I'm sure it won't be that easy for you and the team.
Ha! As if those executives care about us. Overtime is not mandatory, they'll say. Please see your family, get some rest, but we all know that optional overtime is a passive-aggressive move. We'll stay longer in the office anyway. Because if you go home earlier than the others, you'll feel bad for them.
I feel guilty. I understand that so much. Well, you need to get everyone together and be like, alright, 8 hours,
We're all
we're
leaving
out.
at 5.
All clock out together.
Yeah. I hate to admit it, but yeah, it's guilt.
I wish I could help you. Or at least say something to boost your morale? Sadly, I'm not the right person to give you advice about that. For guilt is something that also bothers me a lot. For guilt is also something that bothers me a lot. Even for things I should not feel guilty about.
Take this mouse and stab you right in the eye.
And you know what makes it worse? I know the state of the industry. But it still saddens me to realize my favorite series is born out of such sacrifice. Not sacrifice. Like,
I mean, it's not good for your mental health.
no, like,
Crunch is terrible.
like, I don't mean like the developers aren't sacrificing something.
Yeah.
But it's like, when it's mandatory, I don't feel like born out of such sacrifice seems like a noble thing. Like, developers put their heart and soul into it and all that. And I'm not saying they aren't, but when they're forced to do it by the company, it feels more like born out of
wretchedness, horror, awfulness,
sadism, greed.
Greed is usually the good one.
Yeah.
Well, so here's the thing. There is another side to that, because when games announce a street date, if they don't meet that street date, there are problems. Like,
so
you've hit contract problems with distributors, you've hit contract problems with publishers, and all sorts of problems. So when you say, hey, our game is going to be out on November 2nd, it has to be out on November 2nd, or you're going to lose a shit ton of money. But at the same time...
Stop saying it's going to be out November 2nd, 2 years ahead of time.
Yeah, that's what's not cool.
Like the Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, Bloodlines 2.
Yeah.
Announced it was going to be released February of this year.
Didn't.
Something like that. And then they had to push it back. Push it back.
Same thing with Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Which is a shame, because I'm really looking forward to Cyberpunk.
I forgive both games for having to push back. I want them to be... Good. I want the developers to have the time to work on it.
You don't want Obsidian syndrome, where you play the game and it's like, clearly this game is good, but it's incomplete.
Right. I definitely had a bit of that with Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, the beginning of the game is very tight and all that, but the further you go along, the more janky everything gets.
Yeah.
Because they just didn't have enough time to polish everything.
Yeah. Which is a shame. But that's EA for you. That's right, we're punching EA in the face, everybody. Everybody else does
the
it.
lowest hanging fruit.
Fruit hanging so low you have to dig it up.
Anyway.
Yeah,
hot take, I think EA is garbage. I know it's very controversial.
I think EA corporate is garbage. EA Games is actually pretty okay.
The developers for all these things are probably pretty cool in general.
Yeah.
But corporate, any corporate, fuck them.
Anyway, back to the game that we're playing.
Anyway, I'm sorry I ruined the mood for everyone.
Don't worry about it, Aqua. I'm not that bad off, you know? At least the company gives us decent compensation. Healthcare, bonuses, and so on. We're already used to this. So don't worry about me, okay?
That really sounds like you've been brainwashed by your own company. Getting used to unhealthy working conditions shouldn't be a norm.
Hey, cheer up. Remember, your research helped us out a lot. Thanks to you, the rest of the development is going to be much easier. So how's your game doing, by the way?
Actually, I have some good news about it.
What is it?
The game got approved to be showcased at Max West this year.
That's really good news. Congrats.
Is that,
PAX.
No, I know, but I'm trying to think of what it is in universe now. Like, what would be what's the M word in Arcade Expo then?
Many Arcade Expo.
Multi-Arcade Expo?
No, it's Many Arcade Expo, and it's done by two Hydras.
Okay.
They keep getting into arguments. It's actually one Hydra, but they keep pretending they're two. It's really weird.
It's like a whole team of them. Thank you.
So, what's the problem then?
I haven't confirmed my attendance to the organizer.
Why? Confirm it. Fast. Before they give your spot to another indie.
I'm just not sure about it.
What's stopping you? Cost?
The booth is free for indies.
That's good then. And the event's even in Seattle. You don't need to spend anything on travel or accommodation. It's a golden ticket.
But not that confident.
You passed the selection process, right? That should be enough validation to reassure you of the game's quality. If I'm not mistaken, the judges are usually prolific people in the industry. Also senior journalists.
I know. I've told you about my game, right? It's pretty non-traditional. Most of the people will be visiting Max. expecting Full Metal Conflict and other bigger games.
So,
And people going to the indie things, they're gonna expect traditional games from indie developers.
So, being a PAX East attendee for literally a decade, because I went from 2010 to 2020, I can say that the first 2 years, yes, the big booths with the big companies were awesome. The next 8 years, I want to see literally anything but those. I walk the floor and I'm like, okay, that's that big game over there. Hey, look, there's Bethesda. Hey, look, there's Square Enix. Don't give a shit. Where's the indie booth?
Yeah.
Because that's where you find all of the interesting stuff.
Exactly. Like that's the joke I was making. Like,
Yeah, I know. But I mean, like, seriously, if you go to a convention, like a Penny Arcade Expo, whether it's East, West, South, or Australia, like, if you're going for the full convention, definitely make time to see everything. If you're going for one day, make your priority the indie and the smaller games, because that is where all of the interesting stuff is, bar none. All the other games, all the AAA games, their production values are great, their stage presence is awesome, you might get to see some famous people, that's cool. But the indie games are where you're going to find the stuff that's interesting, quirky, unique, never seen before.
Yeah, where people put, like, a lot of their passion into.
Like this game. Was it? I'm really upset to learn that I learned today that this game was at PAX East 2020 and I did not see it. Very frustrated to learn that. Because it would have been cool to talk to the developers. Anyway, every game has its own market, you know? And you'll be in the indie area. People know what to expect there.
Yeah.
Games aren't stupid.
What if some haters at the booth? If they don't like my game and say bad things about it? About me?
That's not going to happen. It's an expo, not the internet. People are way nicer in real life. True.
And even if it does happen, who gives a shit? Fuck them.
Yeah. Well, it's not easy to cast off negative comments. You know that.
But fuck them.
Yeah.
Even after all that, I'll just be there by myself for the whole event. Why? Take somebody with you. Take people with you.
That one is a problem, yeah.
Beating that many people is already scary enough. Doing it for 4 days straight? Showing my baby to the public? Can't imagine the horror. Oh, say that again. I was playing Flappy Bird.
You know what?
Huh?
So far, my schedule is pretty empty around then. If things stay this way until Max, I'll come with you.
No, you don't have to do that. Even if you're free then. Don't waste your time on me.
Oh my god, I ship them so hard.
Yeah. They don't hook up by the end of this, I'm gonna be very upset.
Yeah, right?
Relax or something.
Nah, it's no bother. I'll be going to the event anyway. Might as well come with an exhibitor badge.
What about your company's booth?
Don't worry about it. There are hundreds of us. I just asked my lead to skip this year.
But...
I'm coming with you, whether you like it or not.
Okay, yes, mistress.
Good. Now, what are you going to show the game on?
I'll have a laptop and a smartphone.
Is the Expo build ready?
Expo build?
You're not planning to showcase the full version, right?
That's the plan.
Don't. I can give you the guidelines on what to have for the Expo build. Do you have the game with you now?
On my phone. I can send you the build now if you want.
Do so.
Yes, mistress.
Got it. Now, let's see.
Who do we got?
Freya? No.
Oh.
Hello, Miss Rachel.
Let's see. What kind of voice are we going with her? She's kind of like sassy.
I don't remember. It's been a while. It's been a hot minute.
Hi, Dave.
What's wrong?
Huh? Nothing. I've just been practicing all day and I'm pretty tired.
Are you having a concert soon?
tell anyone yet. It'll be announced tomorrow. I'm gonna perform at Coachella next week.
They're still adding new performers?
Yeah, you might say those announced later, backups.
Oh. But it's still the biggest festival in the country.
Yes. And I'm excited for it. I think you should celebrate with a special drink. Something sweet.
What do you want to order?
A sweet hot chocolate.
Okay.
Got Choco.
Choco and double honey?
What?
That's pretty sweet.
Alright, I have what you're supposed to give her.
Is it going to make a unique name drink?
Yes.
Okay. Let me see here. Blah. Oh, I only have one more trash. Shit.
Let me tell you the name of it then.
Okay.
Chocobi Miruku.
Chocobi Maruku? So it's Japanese.
The other way around. You have the right ingredients, it's the other way around. There you go. Spent too many making that Tatarek.
Chocobi Miruku!
Miruku!
It's got a heart in it. That's awesome. Here's a drink.
Oh, it looks very pretty.
You're welcome. I put no effort into that latte art at all.
It's very warm and sweet. I love it.
Please don't hesitate to call me if you need anything else. Ooh.
Thanks.
Rachel Florencia, you might have seen me on your screen singing, dancing, or modeling, working on a new album especially for you right now. And then you become close friends with her, and it's like really like opposite shit. Like, guys, I can't fucking do this all the time every day. I'm tired and I don't feel good most of the time, but I'll keep smiling. Just know that it's not real. Like shit like that.
Yeah. Dot.
Other than the instruction on the loading screen, try putting a time limit on how long they can play.
Why? Wouldn't that break their immersion?
Probably, but in case there's a good reaction to it, you might have people lining up to play your game. Don't want to make them wait too long.
That makes sense.
If you don't want to put a time limit on it, try ending the demo with a cliffhanger. That should get people's attention.
Noted.
It's actually really good advice, too. Freya? Nope. Ooh.
Dad?
Kate?
What are you doing here? After what you did at the studio this evening?
I was worried, but I couldn't find you anywhere around the studio. So I thought you'd be here.
Dot. Now you're causing another ruckus.
We're sorry, Dave. We didn't mean to cause you any problems.
You are sorry. I don't have anything to be sorry for.
Well, anyway, I better order something. What are you having? What would you recommend? Might I suggest a cup of Spanish Sahara? No, what is that? It's basically hot chocolate with milk and ginger. Sounds delicious. I'll take that Spanish Sahara. Hot chocolate with... Wait.
Milk and ginger.
Milk and ginger, thank you.
Yeah.
For some reason, I got stuck on sugar. Don't know why. Ooh, with a crispy...
It's like a churro in it.
Apparently. Your drink is ready, sir. My. This is amazing. Glad you liked it. Ooh, wait. Does that mean we got another Tomodachi?
What a chill.
My self-summary. Music enthusiast and father. Favorite things? Family music. Trying to be a better father while running a record store. Oh god, he's a hipster. I should have known by the sweater.
Dad,
Yes.
please just go home after you finish your drink.
Not until you leave that good-for-nothing pervert.
I need him. He's gonna help me become more successful.
I know Morse. He's not a good person.
Industry has changed, Dad. It's not like 20 years ago. Besides, since you left, he's been growing his brand, making his name. Managing a lot of stars so they become superstars.
I still have my informants in the industry. He hasn't changed much. Even if he has, it wasn't for the better.
You're just being paranoid. First you were afraid of how my fans would treat me. Now you're afraid of the industry too. What's next? You lock me in the house because you're afraid of the air I'm breathing?
We're just too young to understand.
Then make me understand. Because this is definitely not helping. There are better ways. Didn't you learn anything from Mom? We were together for almost 15 years. Well, you learned nothing.
Ooh, interesting. She's 18.
She died, like, some years ago, didn't she?
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay. Yeah, never mind.
Not even how to talk to your own daughter.
Rachel, I'm sorry, but I'm trying, okay?
Try harder! Because right now, you're not helping anyone. Not me, not you, no one.
I know. But give me a chance. You know what? It will take time for me to learn, but I am learning. Or, you know, I could return to the industry. I try to be your manager.
Dad, are you out of your mind? You've been out of touch for so long.
I told you I have informants there. Not that out of touch. Of course, there are things I'd need to figure out. But
Doesn't work that way, Dad. You know that. Going from a girl band to a solo career won't be easy. If I take things slow, I'll lose all my momentum.
If you don't want me to be your manager, can you at least choose someone other than Morse?
I don't think so. Mr. Lester is at the height of his career now. It's my best chance right now. Don't be too paranoid, okay? I've made my decision. Now, please go home. Relax. And don't ever come to the studio again. I'm going back there. I need to practice for the festival. It's only a few days away. It's a big chance to boost my presence as a solo artist.
When are you going to be home?
I don't know. I'll be staying at the hotel the label provided.
That's...
See you, Dad.
Wait, Rachel.
Aww.
That sucks.
I'm sure he's gonna... Morris Lester sounds like he's gonna end up being like a
Just the worst person?
In the end, actually, yeah.
So
he's gonna have his worst fears realized.
Yeah.
But
or
also
maybe
realize he was going about this the wrong way.
Or maybe he is just being paranoid and he needs to learn to let go. Who knows?
Maybe.
Hopefully, because otherwise it's not going to end well for her.
No.
Excuse me for a moment, Dave.
Well, that didn't last long.
I'm sorry about what just happened.
You don't have to apologize.
Yeah, we were busy minding our own business anyway.
No, you didn't hear their argument, Myrtle?
Of course I heard them. I just chose to ignore most of it. It's none of my business, is it?
That's amazing.
What's so amazing about that?
I don't think I can do that. Fighting and focusing my attention so completely? Especially when there's an argument like that?
Are you saying you weren't listening to my advice and you were focusing on them instead?
Yeah. No, I was listening. I made notes.
See? You didn't even realize. But you are capable of focusing your attention.
I cannot focus my attention. I am the type of person who, when I am writing or want to get a note down, I have to turn off music or YouTube or anything I'm watching so I can focus my thoughts. Even if the music doesn't have lyrics, I have to pause it or stop it so that I can, like, focus in my thoughts.
So, I can focus on things, I just choose not to. No, seriously, like, if I'm sitting and writing, and I'm focusing on it, then I can do that. But it's really boring. Like, I run out of momentum really fast. On the other hand, if I'm writing and I'm listening to music, or YouTube is up on the other screen, or I'm, playing a game and there's something else going on, I can pay attention to all of that.
I cannot.
But for the most part, if I'm focusing on something to the exclusion of everything else, I get really bored.
Like, I'll have a thing where I'm playing, like, Magic Arena, and I'll have, like, a YouTube thing in the other window.
Mm-hmm.
And when I get into a game, I have to stop that YouTube window, because I just can't think about both things at once.
Oh no, I turn Magic Arena all the way down, and I watch the YouTube video. I'm like, oh, it's my turn. I'm doing this. All right, back to the YouTube video.
Yeah, I don't even mean, like, audio in Arena, just being able to think about what I'm doing in Arena. But it takes all of my attention.
But it's different strokes for different folks. Everybody's got their own way of focusing on stuff, so there's no wrong answer.
I mean, there are some wrong answers. Not many.
If your way of focusing on something is to ignore it, then I'm sorry, you're doing it wrong. Anyway.
And now that you mention it, happens naturally, I guess. Born into a big family is useful after all.
Yeah, sometimes we don't even realize what we're capable of doing. By the way, you want to head back now?
Yeah, it's pretty late.
Yo, Dave, we're leaving. Hope you had a good time.
Thank you for the drinks as usual.
Please take care on your way home.
Squidge, squidge, squidge.
Is that it? I guess that's all for Oh, hi.
Ah.
Oh, you're back, Mr. Henry. Are you alright, sir? Sir? Oh. Yes. Please don't worry about me. You managed to catch up with Miss Rachel? No. I lost her. Sorry to hear that. I'm sure she's alright. I hope you're right. By the way, pardon me for asking. Yes? Throughout your arguments with Miss Rachel, something kept bugging me. What's that? Why did you leave the music industry? Now that's a trip down memory lane. You don't have to tell me if it makes you uncomfortable. Oh no, it's fine. I left around 20 years ago, just as we were welcoming the beginning of the new millennium. It's a great time for girl bands and boy bands and basically corporate created bands that all kind of sucked a little bit, but people still listen to them.
The Oddies. Yes, I managed the Backstreet Boys and NSYNC.
They were huge.
Spice Girls, they were one of mine.
And they were still enjoying the leftover sensation of the past decade. Excuse me. I met my wife while working. What?
Didn't he say that he managed her girl band?
No, he said that
Some.
he used to be a manager and he managed girl bands.
Okay.
But if he left the industry 20 years ago, there's no way.
I thought the implication there was that he had managed her girl band as well.
No.
But no, okay.
She worked for a record label, and that's how we met. I decided to get married and settle down. I wanted a peaceful life. You didn't find peace managing girl bands? Oh gosh, no. The politics, the dark side of the industry, none of it's good. What hit me hardest were the fans. Toxic fans are the worst. Teenage girls especially. They were crazy about their idols. To the point where they started doing really unimaginable stuff. Like what? Spending all their money trying to copy the superstar lifestyle, abandoning their responsibilities, their families, and the men, they were even worse. They sexualized the girls in every way you can possibly imagine. Edited photos, stalking, outright sexual assault. It was before the internet, mind you. I mean, the internet existed, but it wasn't as mainstream as it is now. It wasn't even the target of the abuse. But it haunted me. It was everywhere. Don't talk to me about peace. I couldn't sleep then. Not getting enough sleep was dangerous for cats. What do you do for a living now? After we got married, my wife and I opened a record store. It's not big, but we have a very specific audience. We're niche, but they love us for it. They're hipsters after all. It's more than enough for our family. You said you're still in touch with your friends in the music industry? They visit my place from time to time. And we all meet up at least once a year. Usually it's at my place. Gosh, look at the time. I should go home too. You gonna be alright by yourself? Don't worry about me. I'm an old cat. We're stronger than most people think. See you later, Dave. And sorry for bringing our fight to your place. Don't worry about it. Alright then. Goodbye. No Freya today, huh?
Too busy.
I guess so. Alright. Well, next time on Character Select, maybe she'll show up tomorrow. She's got to work on that. She's got to work on that index card book, choose your own adventure point thing.
She needs to make a video game.
So thank you very much for watching. Make sure to click that like button down below if you liked it. And third,
Yeah.
dark chocolate, a warm and calming darkness.
Dark chocolate. That was my nickname in high school.
Oh, nice.